Hello everybody, this is me, Fall93862, and we're in another episode of Small Talk. Last episode I was kind of awkward with the talking and such, and I'm sorry about that, but it's been a really tiring day for me yesterday, and yeah. The footage you're witnessing is from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, developed by Ubisoft. I have to say that because of copyright, blah 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 blah. And we have 30 minutes to kill. Let's begin. So, the reason why I decided to do Assassin's Creed multiplayer is because I really liked Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. I like Assassin's Creed. No, I really liked Assassin's Creed.
Then kill them.
And I wanted to do some multiplayer of that eventually in the future. But I never really got the chance to. And I've just been sticking to Call of Duty until I could find the disc. And I found it. Oh, I do several game modes, and well, I don't really do several game modes. I switch from Manhunt immediately to like Wanted, I think, or Deathmatch. And I find this guy by using the gold coin, and the lucky Pandejo gets me with the throwing knives. Throwing knives are really good. I do switch characters sometimes because this guy, William, I think he is not my favorite character. In fact, it kind of sucks. So, in my opinion, he kind of sucks. I mean, everyone else is pretty good with him. Although I've started to like him more in Assassin's Creed 4 because of his because of the beard, and he gets to have different weapons like two pistols. I really am not a fan of the claw. Just not a huge fan of mine. I'm not a huge fan of it. So, yeah. There's not really many topics I'd like to talk about, or many topics I have for the small talk, which usually is the case. But I just like to bring up some news from YouTube, actually. Apparently, PewDiePie has disabled his comments section. Finally. I'm tired of seeing idiots type in his comments section. And his fangirls, the bros, which I am no longer a part of. I was one of those subscribers that had been with him since, I can't remember, about like 80,000. He was in the 10,000-ish area. But I just find that what he did is kind of dumb. Now, let me explain why. He's planning on using Twitter to communicate with his fan base instead of YouTube comment section because of trolls, because of idiots responding to trolls, such as like that. But my problem with that is it's not really going to change much, because what if those haters decide to go on Twitter and talk to him and try to stink up his Twitter? What's the point of that? Doesn't solve the problem. In fact, it might just make it worse. So, I mean, it's just kind of a dumb move in my opinion, but he knows what I'm gonna go off on the assumption that he knows, quote-unquote, what he's doing. So, yeah. I just had to unsub. It's just, I've just been, like, what he does seems like the same old to me. It's nothing changing, really. Well, nothing good changing, really. He's played just about every genre known to man. So, there's really no much new content. And whichever Let's Player, like me, or some other infamous YouTuber that's not as famous, like Manly Badass Hero or something, decides to play a game that he's played, not because they have seen him play the game, but because their fan base has wanted them to play the game, or because... Or because they just want to try out the game and they didn't know he played it. They're gonna get hate for that because of his stupid bros. It's just a thing I'm kind of sick of. And it hasn't happened to me yet, which I'm glad for. That's why I'm glad my channel really isn't that famous. Or isn't famous at all, really. I'm kind of glad for that. It's when I start, like, if I eventually get more subs, that's when I'm going to start worrying, because I'm going to realize I'm going to have to be very, very careful of what games I'm going to play. and that's sort of a bad thing. So, it happens. And I didn't revive that guy because I didn't see it at the time that I was playing. So, sue me. So yeah, I'm just glad that I haven't played anything too big yet. That's why I haven't touched BioShock Infinite in a while. I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid. Well, I'm not really afraid. I've decided what I'm going to try to make into 2 Let's Plays. I'm not going to do them like Let's Play Episode 1 for the other game and Let's Play Episode 2 for a completely different game. No. I'm going to start with The Last Remnant, or I might start with The Last Remnant, or I'm going to do I'm going to do The Last Remnant and The Dragon's Dogma, because I haven't beaten those games. I've only played them a little bit, so I haven't had much practice in that field, if you know what I mean. Sorry, drank some soda. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do those 2 games. What's funny is Small Talk's been sort of an update thing without having to post a video that says this is an upload video, this is an update 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 video, and repeatedly saying that. Instead I could say, hello, welcome to Small Talk, and we got 30 minutes to kill, so let's do this. That's all I really have to say. So, it's less of a tedium when I have to say, alright, here's another update video. Today I'm gonna try to do blah 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 and blah 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 blah, because I'm sick of doing those. I've noticed I've been starting to drift away from vlogs a little bit and starting to move into showing game footage as I talk about stuff. Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I have anything against vlogs, but it's just that was grape soda. I'm very sorry again, but I'm just trying to try out different things. I'm trying to, like, I've seen people do this before where they just talk and they show some pre-recorded audio, or no, pre-recorded video footage. And I think that's normal. I think that's fine. So, it's just something I want to try out, and it seems to be working alright. Since I don't really care if people liked or disliked it, I'm really not affected by any negative feedback on these. I just post videos for fun. That's all I've been doing so far with YouTube. It's all been for fun. And I really couldn't ask for any much more. Yeah, this guy saw me. Well, he saw me, but another dude saw me and he ripped my throat apart, I guess. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do any Assassin's Creed games for a Let's Play. I'm not really certain if I should get into that field yet. But one thing that can be certain is that I can't do any stuff on the computer because I haven't really gotten the chance to get fraps. I haven't gotten the chance to get really much of anything. So, yeah. If I do get fraps, and I do get, well, I already have Audacity, so you don't have to worry about no commentary. I don't know what I'm going to start playing on the computer. I don't know if it's going to be RPGs, which is probably not going to be, since Manly Badass Hero touches on those heavily, and so do other YouTubers. And I have seen them all play some of the RPGs that I really wanted to play and show on the channel, so I don't want any people saying, oh, you're copying so-and-so, because when I watch Ken's Depression and the Real Side of YouTube, I think, is what his video is called, and by the way, I like that video. He shows that people always hate that person. They go, you're copying so-and-so, or they're talking about some other YouTuber while you are the one presenting the content. Just let me have my moment, please, that sort of thing. The way I see it is, yeah, some of my deaths are ridiculous in this video. Thank you, Ubisoft. But the way I see it is that if I accidentally put up a video that someone else has played, I really won't get rid of that video, because I'm not breaking any copyright terms. I'm free to play and record this as long as I get credit to the author. And I really don't have any issue with fighting back for that same reason. So if people have a problem with me playing a game that some other YouTuber has played that I have not even any knowledge about, or that I just wanted to play just because, and apparently some YouTubers already played it, I really won't give a crap. I'll just keep playing it, no matter what people say. So, aside from games, stuff like that, fraps, all that good stuff, I've been looking forward to probably doing some game reviews, although I'm not certain that it would be really a review, if you know what I mean. It'd just be sort of me talking about the game, stuff like that, and that's about it. I also have been hearing some very interesting news discerning the Sly Cooper games. Apparently, Sly Cooper, the company that makes Sly Cooper, I think is Naughty Dog. They've been doing sort of thing where they're trying to. It's a rumor, by the way. This is a rumor. It's not confirmed true. But some people have said that they're probably going to do another game. They might not. It depends on what they want to do. Nobody has any information on that. Yeah. Harry Flint. Yeah. But not only are they planning to do a game, but some other people are planning to do a movie. A Sly Cooper movie coming out 2016. It's animated. There's no live actors for this. It would be horrible. Although I can argue that maybe the CGI animated movie might not be as much better, as good. Really, I think Sly Cooper is better suited to staying in the game sense and having some of those comic strip-like animation cartoons. Like, you know, before a mission starts, you get this sort of animated, cartoony type thing where they go into detail about the zone you're going to be in or whatever adventure they're doing next. Those are my favorite, by the way. But I think they should keep that sort of thing in the games. Don't take that out of the games. Keep that in the games. You're just going to get a lot of haters on the movie because, well, one, it wasn't a new game, and two, do we really want to see Sly in the movie scene? The answer to that question might vary, but personally I don't. I'm just saying. I won't really mind. If I see it, and if it's good, I really won't mind. And I just got trapped here, so I was like, no. So yeah. I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting my thought, but I don't know why, but Harry Flint kind of reminds me of my 8th grade history teacher, appearance-wise. I don't know why at all. And I just broke this girl's back. But yeah, when I look at him, he looks a lot like my. He looks a lot like my 8th grade history teacher. Nah, that's not important. Anyways, if I do end up seeing the movie and liking it, I'm gonna give an individual review on my channel, which won't really benefit them any because people barely watch my videos anyway. So. Sorry. Apparently I was the only one not phased by this smoke bomb. Or this flash bomb. Yeah, just walk away like nothing happened. So, I haven't had a chance to record Sly Cooper because it's on a platform that I can't record on, which is a PS2, because the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition only records on the Xbox, the Xbox 360, the older Xbox, the PS3, the computer, I think, and the Wii. I can't really do much with PS2 games, and sadly that takes up a majority of my game library. Like, I have a lot of Xbox titles, but it's mostly Xbox 360. That's mostly PS2. Sorry, wrong words. Excuse me. So that's all I'm gonna say for people who would like to see me play PS2 videos. I can't. I'm very sorry. Which is a real shame, because I really wanted to show Ruined Viking Warlord on this channel. But I can deal. I can deal with it. It's all good. It's all good. Also, I do have to mention that for this video, I do a lot of unprofessional taunts and stuff, just because I like doing taunts. I mean, it's really not a big deal. There's no real honor system unless you're playing Mountain Blade Warband. In that case, for a duel, you have to like for a duel in Warband and other Mountain Blades, I would assume in multiplayer, you usually raise your weapon up in the up block stance to indicate a duel.
1 minute remaining.
You give your opponent appropriate space, and then you charge. That's how it usually works. These such rules did not exist for crossbow duels, so it would get pretty brutal. That's about it. Oh, by the way, if you guys play Mountain Blade Warband and just want to find out who I am, I've created a new sort of character. Yeah, I love that kill. But I have a character called Lord Sheogorath. It used to be that I would have a character called Archimedes, but that was on my Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword thing. So, yipper. Yippity-doo-dah. Yippity-doo-dah, skippity. I'm not gonna do that. This guy's laugh. Harry Flintlock. My friend. But I've been checking my email. Actually, I might check my email again, because for the... Sorry about this. I'm not looking at the footage, but for the beta to work out, you need to check your email regularly. Oh, Manly Badass here on Markiplier just uploaded a video. Cool. It sometimes skips me that on the Gmail thing. It's no big deal. I was checking my game if it was frozen or not. That's why you saw the Xbox Home thing. Sometimes it does that. It actually did that while I put the game in for the first time, because it had to update. And I had to do an online compatibility check, like I usually have to do when I play new games. So, yeah. So, I decided to leave this game because it was getting kind of boring. I wanted to do a different game. Oh, that was for Manhunt, sorry. I don't know why I did that. I should have said that for the Manhunt thing. This is small talk is a work in progress, guys. I'm just saying. I don't know why, but I'm not a huge fan of deathmatch anymore. I guess it's because you don't have that circular thing that you have to find your target with. To use to find your target. And this is also my favorite guy. I like the dudes with 2 pistols, which is some characters in this game that start out with it. So, yeah. This guy's really cool too, because I like the weapons he uses, the Silex pistols. Yeah. I really liked Assassin's Creed 4, although they did touch up on some issues with 3. They could have done a lot more with it as well. Both Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4, they could have done a lot more with. And they showed up... They should have stuck to the same theme with the Assassin's Creed games, just assassinating. Then they started adding the Kingdom Simulator. Would you like to repair your gear or something like that? No, that was normal because that was Assassin's Creed 2. And that guy faked me out. This son of as a series, I really like Assassin's Creed. I think it's one of those games that have its faults, like all games do. All games have their faults, but Assassin's Creed... Oh, look at that blood flow there. Assassin's Creed doesn't have major, like very, very, very bad faults, but it has some things it doesn't do very well, and has some things it does really well. And I'm not saying that they don't, like when they say they don't really have anything very, very, very majorly wrong with them. I'm not saying they do some things that are just about perfect. I don't agree with that at all. I'm also looking forward to a game. I think it's called Shadows of Mordor. That game looks amazing. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. I haven't seen much other footage. That doesn't sound like good English. But I haven't seen much footage from that game because I've been trying to keep it sort of like a hype thing. I'm trying to build up my excitement. Just like I tried to for World of Draenor, but I decided to see some, and I just decided to try for the beta. So, yeah. It's just something I haven't really gotten to. Now, I really don't know. I like what they're doing with Bullets of Draenor, but I don't know about some of the stuff they've added. And I know for small talk I usually go into a segment where I just talk about Lords of Draenor because I really am excited for it. The one thing with garrisons is, like I said for a vlog where we could do like roleplay garrisons or PvP garrisons, guild garrisons, stuff like that, a guild hall probably. I think all that stuff's good. Then I realized something. These garrisons might just be a dominant feature in Warlords of Draenor. What about the other expansions? Are we gonna have garrisons in there, or do we have to do the whole quest again to get a garrison, or can we just transfer our garrison and build it up in another area? Or by the time of the next expansion, will we have garrisons in multiple areas? Will we be able to place garrisons wherever we want, except for, like obviously not right by a boss room? But there's a lot they could do with it. That's what I'm trying to point out. Like, a lot of people agree with me that there's a lot we can do with the Warlords of Draenor garrison system. And I'm sad to say that some of the MMOs have been coming out, like, ooh, that was nasty. I can't remember what some of those MMORPGs are called. I don't know why I said animes. That made no sense at all. But I don't know. I know Star Wars: The Old Republic has a garrison system, or a player home type of feature system thing. And I know DC Universe has a type of thing that's paid for. That's pay to renovate. Pay to home. Just like PlanetSide 2 is pay to honk. Because you have to buy the horn. But I think that some of the games that are starting out with the garrison system, some of them look really good. Others they could use some work. Like WildStar. Actually, WildStar's garrison thing looks amazing. I actually really like the way those look, but I'm just not a big fan of WildStar since it's primarily sci-fi based, and I like fantasy. Shot that guy. You were supposed to be killed by me. So, like, I like sci-fi. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. I like Firefly. I can't remember what that other show's called. That has a theme with mutations and stuff like that. Oh, I hate that kill. I love that one though. Wobble wobble. But anyways, can't remember what that one show is called. I want to say it starts with an A, and it has the same. I can't remember some of the actors. I really can't. I'm very sorry, guys. I can't remember the show. It seems kind of stupid of me. I used to watch Science Channel a lot, but I just stopped because I decided to do something else for sleep purposes, because I realized I wasn't getting enough sleep on school days and stuff like that, and days I had to be ready for stuff. So I decided to try sleeping in the pitch dark, and it worked out pretty well. And thus I've stopped watching TV at night, and I got over my fear of dark. Well, this isn't recent, by the way. This was like freshman year. And I decided to do this because I was figuring, hey, I'm growing up. This fear of the dark thing needs to stop. So I decided to sleep in the dark. The one thing I would like to recommend if you're sleeping in the dark is to not read creepypastas or watch horror video game let's plays or horror movies late at night, unless it's like for fun and you're planning to stay up at night already. So yeah, it's just kind of a smart thing to do. Please, you will be up all night. You will think there are people in your room. You'll think that the darkness is not truly your ally, and stuff like that. And the darkness is your ally. But I was born in the darkness. I can't remember that quote. Damn it, Bane. Damn it. I thought I can deal with that. Oh my goodness. I really like the kill moves in Assassin's Creed multiplayer too. They're fun. They're just a barrel of laughs. Anyways. So, I think I've already talked about what I'm planning to do for the Let's Play wise, so I'm not going to bring that up again. I think some of my friends outside of the internet, outside of YouTube, outside of gaming, I know, right? Surprising. Some of them have suggested I try doing Nintendo games, but the only problem with that is, one, I don't have a Wii. Two, I do have a Nintendo DSi, although I don't know where it is at the moment. And I have no software to record that stuff on. Unless the DSi, and I'm probably just being stupid because I haven't used the system in a while. Unless the DSi can. Contract lost. The DSi can. What's the word I'm looking for? Film a video. There we go. There we go. Unless I can do that, then I don't really have many options for recording. All I can really stick to right now is Xbox. So, yeah. I will be able to do computer games soon if I decide to get fraps, but that is for another story. Now I decided to finish this guy off, but this girl just took the kill from me. Kick him in the face because I'm mad. I kind of imagine, I think his name is Nichi Verko, this guy I'm playing. He's called the Mercenary. I like to imagine this guy as one of those tough guys that are kind of like all wimpy when they don't get what they want. Like, man, I didn't get you. What the heck am I doing? What the hell? My legs just wiggled. Did you see that?
30 seconds remaining.
I'm watching this footage and it looks ridiculous. And I stopped here because I want to get a taunt in. I wanted to get a taunt in before the video ended. But I realized I just got to pursue her and I needed to do this quickly. And then I was watching the clock. And instead of the taunt that I was planning to do for this, you guys get to watch a funny kill. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if I made you laugh with the funny deaths in this video, have a nice day.